Breaking news. A man has been arrested with a gun on the Mernda line. The man was caught when the sole fellow passenger reported him after spotting the gun sticking out of his pocket. The poor passenger said that he was frightened for his life, but was able to stay calm and report the matter through the Anonymate app, allowing him to report anonymously without raising suspicion. We have with us today the company that created Anonymate, Enterprime. They've agreed to speak to us about the company and their app. Thank you for having me. Thanks for coming. Can you explain to us the reasons Enterprime created the Anonymate app? Yeah, no problem. Oddly enough, the challenge statement we created is to reduce air pollution. A typical vehicle emits about 4.6 tonnes of carbon dioxide a year, and although the air pollution levels in Victoria are currently moderately low, it's important to acknowledge that our current methods of transport is not sustainable for the environment. At Enterprime, we have a team of 5, which you'll see shortly, and they'll explain to you the use of the app and how we made it. How did you guys get to making a train safety app from researching pollution?
Initially, Enterprime's focus was on trying to reduce the amount of air pollution that's going into Victoria's sky. As we began to look at this, we discovered that a large portion of the pollution is coming from people's personal vehicles, and so we started to wonder, why don't more people catch public transport? This led us to investigate common issues with public transport, such as the behaviour of other passengers, as well as the train carriage condition and the hygiene. Upon investigation, we found that 100% of people that took our survey felt that the hygiene on Victoria's public transport system was on a neutral level or below. Furthermore, the same survey concluded that 57.14% of people are sometimes uncomfortable, while 14.29% are usually uncomfortable. After taking all of this into consideration, Enterprime decided that we want to create something that can help people anonymously report issues. We then decided to come up with an app. That way people can do it for free and can download it easily.
So, what is the app and how does it work?
The reasons for designing the app are twofold: safety of passengers on public transport and environmental sustainability. In terms of our first objective, we want to offer a platform for commuters to anonymously and discreetly report concerning behavior on public transport. So how does it work? The commuter's app is linked to an emergency service team that monitors reports made on the app. The primary safety feature of the app is a messaging interface where users can type their report and the screen will replace their message with a dummy text. For example, as they type, "Please help, I'll be at Reservoir Station in 5 minutes." The app will automatically override the wording with a code saying, "Can you pick up some lunch?" This would eliminate the need for a distressed passenger having to verbally report an issue by calling 000 or using the emergency button on the vehicle. It will also minimize the risk of someone reading the true text if they are looking over the passenger's shoulder.
Turning to our second objective, the idea is simple. The safer people feel taking public transport, the more likely they are to use it. The more they use it, the better the outcome for the environment, as greenhouse gases emissions are reduced.
How do you think the public will react or feel about the app?
Anonymate has a positive social and environmental impact, as it provides Australian public with a safe public transport experience. It also reduces public stress while using public transport, because everyone will be thinking twice before attending an inappropriate behavior. The increase in public transport users will decrease the numbers of private transport users. The reduction of cars on roads will also reduce carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide released from cars, which will result in a reduction of air pollution.
Where do you want the project to go? And what changes do you want to see?
When it comes to the future of the app, it will continuously be updated to ensure that we have fit the prerequisites of what the people want. It will also be fair to specify at this point that our focus has been mainly on the trains part of public transport, rather than the trams and the buses. But with future success, the concept of the app can easily be translated into these fields without trouble. and ensure that Anonymate is a one-stop shop when it comes to public transport reporting.
How can we find your product? Like, what platforms are you on?
Good question. Well, what we've actually done is created 2 social medias that fit our target audience perfectly. First is a website called www.enterprime.wixsite.com/anonymate that can help people become more informed of the app and how it will benefit everyone using public transport. Second is a LinkedIn page called Enterprime Anonymate that helps us connect with a larger professional audience and provides easy back and forth communication between the user and the company.
That's it for tonight's news.